actually home with Grace. And it was also my first day that I could take a hot shower alone where my kids couldn't see or hear me. I can't even tell you what it was like. I sat in the shower. I was thinking about the past week and everything we've gone through. But it's important for me to tell people that, you know, make sure you get genetic testing done. I never thought that it was a serious thing until her father got it. And then I had to worry that my daughter was going to have what he has. And then I find out that he has 5 years left to live if this med that he's trying doesn't work. Our daughter doesn't even know that yet. I'm not even sure how to tell our daughter that, but it's something we have to do together. And we leave in 2 weeks, and so I have 2 weeks to tell my daughter it's something so devastating. And then I know that she's going to think about that she has that, and she's got to worry about, you know, what happens? What's going to happen to me? And what the future holds for my daughter. I think the scariest thing is the fact that I know that there's nothing that can be done to change what she has. There's nothing that can be done to fix her. I broke down in the shower. I hadn't cried at all. There just hasn't been time to cry. I sat down in that shower and I put my legs up and my arms around my legs. And I just cried for so long. I just feel like no parent should ever have to feel the things that I have felt in the past week. And yeah, I know there's parents out there that are feeling this every single day when there's nothing that they can do for their child. And until you're in that situation, you don't even know what you would do. You can just imagine, but you don't know. Everyone takes things so differently.
So I'm Gracie's mom. My name is Becky. This is a hard situation and a hard thing for me to talk about. It's been a while since I've talked about it out loud. So it started back in March of 2021. We were about to be on a family vacation to come to Texas and vacation for like 2 weeks. And I had gotten a phone call from Gracie's father, Chris, and he said he was getting emergency brain surgery. So that was a shocker. I was confused as to why, and I asked a lot of questions, and he kind of beat around the bush a lot and just told me to go on the vacation and that everything was going to be fine. And so I really didn't want us to go still, but we did. We went. And I kept in contact and made sure that he made it through and that everything was okay with him. And so while we were in Texas, I kept in contact with Christopher and made sure that everything was good with him on his end. I had gotten, when we got back from Texas, I'd gotten some messages from his family that said that what he had was genetic. But every time I asked him, he would tell me it was not. And in my heart, I felt like he was lying to me because I couldn't understand why his family would tell me something and he was telling me something otherwise. So fast forward to September of 2021, he finally told me that it was genetic, something I had already known. And I had already went through, I looked into it a lot. So I already knew it was genetic, what he had, even though he was telling me it wasn't. And that was really hard for me to accept that he lied to me. Like, extremely hard to accept. So my daughter got her genetic testing done in September, the end of September. In October, we got the results that she was positive for VHL, von Hippel-Lindau disease. And that causes tumors and cysts and lesions to grow on major organs throughout your body. So I did even more research on it, which was so scary. I didn't really talk to Grace about it too much because, how do you tell your child something like that? It's kind of hard. So I waited until it was time to do the MRI, which was not even scheduled till February of 2022. And the only reason that we got it pushed closer than what it was, because it was pushed further out than February, was because her migraines got worse. See, I knew something was wrong with Grace since she was little. I just kind of knew it because as a mom, you know. But we were in a small town and doctors don't always listen to what you have to say. You have to be very vigilant when you feel like something's wrong with your child. I urge every parent to push it. If you feel something's wrong with your child, you push it. Had I pushed it, maybe my daughter wouldn't have had to go through the things she had already. Maybe it would have been caught sooner. I don't know.